So if you could choose one thing, just one thing that you would like to have more of right now, what would that one thing be? Now you can only pick one thing, and I'm gonna make this a little bit more challenging for you. Everything is on the table with the exception more money. Who doesn't want to make more money, right? We all do. It's just how it is. It's never enough. We're always looking for ways to increase our revenue, increase our income stream. So let's take that one off the table for now. We'll come back to money, but for now, let's take that one off the table. So have a think, one thing that you would like to have more of, lots more of. And I'd suggest think big picture with this. Would you like to have a newer car? Yes. Would you like to have more food in the fridge? Yes. Would you like to have newer clothes? Yeah. Think bigger than that. One thing that you would like to have way more of. And what about time? What about having more time? This is my take on this, because most probably that's going to be connected with what you're going to come up with. It's going to involve having more time. It could be more time to do things that you love to do, whether that's sleeping in late in the morning, not having to drag yourself up at 6 in the morning in the dark to go to work, be stuck in traffic, going to a job that you just don't enjoy doing, doesn't pay you enough. It might be wanting to have more time to do yoga in the morning, to do your exercises, to go for walks, to go to the nature hikes. Can come in all different shapes and forms, but I think time is something that we all wish we could have more of. I know I certainly did, and I found a way to do something about it, but that came, being honest, it came pretty late in my life. I finally cracked it. I finally figured it out at age 52. I'm 53 now. And I now have the time that I've spent, ironically, a long time looking to get. I came from a background where in my career I did well. On the outside, looking in, I did well. But it came at a very high cost, a very high price. And that price for me was the time that it took away from me. It really was that scenario of trading my time for money. And while it brought the nice things, it came at a really, really high cost. And I was kind of hell-bent on finding an alternative way to do it. And that finally came about last year. And I started learning how to market online. 13 months later, I have that time in my life now. It's just so different. And I've managed to gradually build it up to replace my previous income. So then it gets to a point where, do you want to work, what do I work, 3 hours? Do you want to work 15 hours a week? Or do you want to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week for the same amount of money? Which one are you going to choose? I think we're going to be unanimous in that answer. And that is the reality of what I have learned how to do, because it's something completely foreign to us. We were raised to go out and work, find a job, and then based on the amount of hours you worked in a day, in a week, that would determine your salary that you were going to take home every week, every month, every year. That was it. So literally, you were giving up a certain amount of time in return for money. You were trading time for money. And what's absolutely life-changing about finding the right place to learn how to market online, what makes that absolutely life-changing is that your business will work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, public holidays, Christmas, New Year, It's going to work every single one of those days. There's no human in existence, I don't care how good we are, that can work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It just doesn't exist. So this is a very real opportunity, and because of how we were brought up and how we were raised, we automatically say, no, that's not possible. It's too good to be true. Really? I was similar before I stepped into it, but I also knew that I needed to find out for myself. And once I stepped into this space and started seeing just what the possibilities were, then it was a case of deciding, okay, am I willing to put in the work and the time and investment of what it's going to take in order for me to make this my life? And all of the questions I had, the answer was yes. Because I knew whatever it was going to take, if it gave me that lifestyle of freedom to live my life on my terms and have so much more time than I've ever had while making a very reasonable income, I knew that whatever it took to make that work, I was willing to do. And that's the reality of what this opportunity is. I can help you. If you feel you can resonate with this and you need that change in your life, then I can help you. However, if you're not willing to have the same approach to this in committing to putting in the work and the effort and yes, the investment to create that life for you, if you're not willing to put in everything that it's going to take to do that, I can't help you. I'm really sorry. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You know, watch a few videos, go out and be a millionaire. It doesn't. Let me tell you, now that I've been in the online space for 13 months, that doesn't exist. Anybody that puts that in front of you, run from it. Doesn't exist. You never hear me talking about that kind of, I don't make flash videos. I don't even edit them. I just turn the camera on and start talking to you. But you never see me inside a rented Lamborghini for the day that I rent out just to make videos. I don't do that rubbish. This is the real deal, my friends. So reach out if you feel you are ready to make that commitment. And listen, when I talk about in investing, it's ridiculous. The program that I can present to you for less than the price of a cappuccino every day, less, you can have full access to the exact same program that has gotten me to where I am. So, reach out to me. I'm an open book. Even just yesterday I had a Q&A webinar, a live webinar. I sent invites out to thousands of subscribers on my email list. Many people just showed up. I have no clue what they're going to ask, who they are. And I'm fine with that because I'm a product of the product. I believe in this product. My life is resulting from the product. So why would I not want to talk about that? So I have no problem doing that. Here in Grand Cayman, my members, I coach in person. I'm meeting up with a member on Sunday for a coffee because that's the only day that suits that person. I'm cool with that. This is the reality of what this is. So, if you're hesitant, if you're feeling it's too good to be true, try and get past that. I don't, don't be left regretting a month, 2 months, 6 months from now saying, I wish I had it. Because most probably, whatever way your life is today watching this, and I genuinely hope it's a really happy, fulfilled, passionate about what you do life. I genuinely mean that. But if it's not, and you don't get through, these mental blocks that you may have, most probably the way you're feeling now when you woke up today, that's exactly what you're going to be feeling a month from now, 2 months, 6 months from now, a year from now. Nothing's going to change. Versus getting past that, making a decision to find out for yourself, to take action, and for you to start learning. That's the reality of what is waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm here to support, coach, mentor you, and guide you. So I'm going to leave it at that. You can see I'm passionate about what I do, and I'm passionate about helping people. I appreciate the help that I got because it's given me a lifestyle that up until now, it was a dream. It was nothing more than that because I knew the way I wanted to have my life, but I didn't know how to go about doing that. So reach out to me as always. If you're watching this on YouTube, post some comments below. I always get back in person to all the comments. I'd love if you could share, like it with your circle of family and friends if you feel they'll find value in it. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, so that I can keep to, provide you with this, what I hope is helpful information to you on your journey. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to connecting. Have a great rest of your day ahead.